What is it about that music that gets you so stirred up? What gets me so stirred up? Oh my god. Hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. Let me just turn that down very slightly. Something about that Jurassic Park, Jurassic World music, and it gets me beaming smile. It gets me like a kid. Like I remember watching the first film and just going, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Right, I've got this trusty coat hanger on. You'll see why in a minute. The trusty coat hanger, as people call it. Did I do the welcomes? Welcome to my channel. My name is Ali. Most people call me Els, and we are going to be taking a look today at Orbex's Jurassic World add-on from Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, which came out today. I've known about this for a little while. I saw a preview trailer of it. I messaged the CEO from Orbex, Anna, a good friend of mine, and said, this is freaking amazing. Like, what the hell? And she showed me some screenshots, which just blew me away, absolutely blew me away. And this is the first look. I've not loaded this purposely today. I've seen the screenshots I posted up on Discord earlier, but I've not looked at where we are. Where I'm standing in the terminal building right now, I've looked at because I've literally just loaded it and seen it. So we're going to look at that together in just a second. Yeah, makes happy dinosaur movies. I absolutely love these films. Like, love these films to bits. So we're going to get into this. You can see, I'm so excited. So I'm going to do hellos. What we're going to do is we're going to fly over to the island, basically. The first thing, we're going to take off from the terminal in Costa Rica, and we're going to fly over to the island, and we're going to land our jet on the runway on Isla Nublar. And then I'm going to switch to a helicopter, and we're going to take the helicopter around to go and look at the exhibits and look at the park and look at those kind of things. I also have a vehicle mod that I can switch to. So if we want to, we can drive around the island as well. But these islands are big. So we're going to fly around at the helicopter first. We're going to stop at the exhibits. We'll look at the exhibits. We'll see if we can get in the exhibits, see if we can see the dinosaurs. And then we'll roam the island as well while we're doing that. And we'll see if we can see some dinosaurs about on the island. There are different dinosaurs in each island. I know that much. And when we get up in the air, because I want to make our way over there, it's about a 20-minute flight over there. Make our way over there. I'll show the Orbex page, show you, talk about the product and what it is. But let's get into saying hellos. Sloth, I'm sorry about the first. It has registered for you. If it hasn't, I will manually update it. But I forgot to mix it up on. So welcome again first. Peach, welcome in as well. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Wobbs as well. Wobbs is here. Sloth is as excited as I am. Absolutely. Hi, Wobbs. Sloth is petting Chloe. Yeah, hype, 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 hype. But I'm literally bouncing in my chair to get going in this. It's so cool. It's so cool. Like, I love dinosaurs. You guys know I love Ark. I love dinosaurs. And I love Flight Sim. Put it together, and I'm like kid in a candy store. Like, you can see the beaming smile on my face. I cannot wait to get over to the island and have a look at this thing. I'm hoping it's going to be impressive. If it's Orbex, it should be good. Shibina, hi, welcome in. I'm very good, thank you. I'm very excited to have a look at this. Slots make happy dinosaur movies. You meant to say noises. Yeah, your brain's not working. That's fine, don't worry. Wobbs is here. Hey, Wobbs. Right, okay. Let's get into the game stream. Let me just sort out. I'm going to do this music because it is what we are about to do, which is Journey to the Island. So we are going to get into the game stream and show you. This is the VIP terminal for the Jurassic World add-on pack from Orbex. I've got my head tracking on, which is why I've got the coat hanger thing. You can see I've got the head tracking on here. There's our jet over there. And this is the VIP terminal. So we're currently upstairs. Let's go down and show you some of the stuff that's here. Because it's freaking awesome. Huge bit of amber. If you know anything about the films, this has huge significance. Because that's where they basically took the DNA from the first mosquito. Was from a piece of amber. We've got the Jurassic World logo up on the screen here. We've got arrivals and departures. So we've got Isla Nublar, M Rock, which is where we are, Haradura Bay, Isla Nublar again. So we are going to make our way over to Isla Nublar. We're going to go land on the southern side of the island. Well, we're going to fly around the island first of all. And you're going to see me fly this, you're going to see me fly my passenger jet like a freaking fighter jet going around the island. But I love all of this, like Dimorphodons, Anki. We love Anki's and Ark. Which ones do we have here? Triceratops, PTs, Pteranodons, Mosas. Like, awesome VIP terminal. I love the VIP terminal, what they've done here. We've even got toilets as well. So let's come out. Let's go to our plane. Let's get up on it. Amy, I hope you're well. I hope you're doing well. I want to get the plane started up. You see here we've got VIP terminal, Jurassic World. So awesome. So good. Peish, thank you. Peish, thank you for the sub. Oops. Oh, it's Amy. Amy gifted it. Thank you, Amy. I was like, wait a minute. Amy, thank you so much. Thank you for the sub. Right, let's get into the plane. Let's get things moving up and running, and then we will do some shout outs and things as well. Amy, you're an angel. Thank you so much. It was Amy's birthday, everybody, yesterday. If you haven't said hello and happy birthday, please say hello to happy birthday. Hello to Amy, and happy birthday to Amy. Right, let's get into the aircraft. Let's get things up and running. And we're going to fly over to the island because I'm excited. So, like bouncing excited. It's not your birthday now. Yeah, but it's your birthday week. It's still your birthday. So let's do some shout outs. We'll do Sloth first. So Sloth was in. We've got Sloth. Then we've got Pish.
Suomen kielen asiantuntija. Kuuntele nyt, mitä minulla.
And then we have the lovely Pickaninny as well.
Suurin älykkäin ihminen. Kukaan ei voi olla minua älykkäämpi.
What language is that?
Raw. Absolutely ridiculous. A 1970s Boik.
Right, let's get our aircraft up and running so we can get things moving. External power, our displays on, standby power. Let's get our navigation aligned. Jesus Christ! What if a dino trace through my plane? It could do. It could try. That's Peach. Peach, you scared the shit out of me then. Holy crap. Right, let's get our APU up and running. I'm doing this very fast because I'm so excited to get over to the island. I'll put APU on. Right, let's do our position in it. We are at MROC. We are going to go to...
So I get to keep the souls that he kills?
What is it? JW.
Me?
I need to bring the tablet up.
Oh my god! I'm so happy.
Flight planner.
Yes!
We're from MROC.
No!
And we are going to go to JW. NA. There we go. Isla Nublar. 172 miles.
Happen, huh?
Cool. 19 minutes. So about 20 minutes. JWNA. JWNA. Bam. Perfect. That's all we need to do. Direct route. That's all good. Okay, we are aligned. We are aligned. APU is up and running. Let's put the gen on. Let's put this on. Let's close up all the doors. Take the chocks off. You're doing chores? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, the classic pizza. What if a dino tries to eat your plane? It could well happen. We shall see, we shall see. Yeah, I hate doing chores. I really hate doing chores. I think say, God, you are hot. You're still hot. You're not old news. What are you talking about, Paige? Nuh-uh. See, Amy's going, nuh-uh, nuh-uh. You enjoy your chores, Peace. Thank you so much. Right, let's get things up and running. AP was up and running. Let's get our engines going. Oops, didn't mean to pop that out. There you go, you go there. Let's start our right-hand engine first. 10% N2, introduce the fuel. Everything's coming up. Let's do our lights while that's doing there. Passenger seatbelts on. VIP trip over to Isla Nublar. You're about to hop into VC with Snackies. No worries, no worries, no worries. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Enjoy your lurky turkeys. Okay, power's coming up. I'm like bouncing to get over there. Trez, welcome in. Rawr, rawr. Okay, engine 2 is coming up. ITT is good, fan is up. N1 is good. Let's do engine, left-hand engine. 10% N2, introduce the fuel. There we go. Rawr, rawr. Engine 1 is coming up. ITT is rising, temps are rising. Oil pressure's rising. There we go, we are all good. Cool, everything's good. External power can come off. APU can come off. Bleed can come off. Jane can come off. If I can actually do it. APU master off. Let's put our sticks back. We need some pitot heat. Cool, and there we go. There we go, there we go. I don't think my pushback thing is working, so I'm going to fudge this one. And do a little cheaty. And just move us back very slightly. Just because I'm having a lot of issues, a lot of people are having a lot of issues with the pushback system at the moment. So, cool, right, taxi lights. We need taxi lights on. Let's go and advance out to the runway. Parking brake is off. We're clear on the left, we are clear on the right. And you get to see me fly this as well with the head tracking as well, which I don't think I've flown this aircraft with the head tracking. I think we're heading over there between the poles. Am I anywhere near the taxi lines? It's kind of over here. We'll take a shortcut over this way. I'm too anxious. Okay, let's get our slaps and flaps down. Slats are out. Let's do flaps 5. Power up a little bit. So yeah, we're going to get airborne and then I will tell you about the module just because it's about a 20-minute trip over there. So we're going to climb up to 18,000 feet. Max wingspan 52 meters. I think we are good. We are good for that one. Okay, pressures and temps are all good. Everything is good there. Dinosaurs, dinosaurs. We're going to see some dinosaurs. Literally, if this was me in the back and Jurassic World was... Well, I wouldn't be in the back, I'll be in the front, let's face it. And Jurassic World was real, I would be giddy as I am right now. Like I say, when I saw the announcement trailer, I messaged the CEO of Orbex straight away. I was like, oh my god, you're doing Jurassic World, that's amazing. And she's bouncing around as well. I messaged her this morning saying bravo. Congrats on the release. Almost ready for takeoff. Let's get cabin crew ready. There we go. We're going to put our lights on. We'll do those now. Put our landing lights on when we get to the runway. So yeah, you're going to see me flying a couple of different things. So I'm going to be flying the Citation Jet, which is our Skies and Dolls Sierra November Delta 28. We're going to be flying this over to Isla Nublar. And then we're going to switch over to a helicopter, because then I can fly the helicopter around the island and land at various different points. I haven't flown a helicopter for a while, so this will be fun. Get ready with that clip button, because I haven't flown a helicopter for a while, so that is going to be fun. Let's follow these taxi lines out. We'll get taking off. I'll get the autopilot on, and then I can over this way. Okay, we need to add another waypoint in, which I will do in just a second. JWNA. We can add one of the heliports so we can do a fly over the island. So bear with me just a sec while I line up here. Cool, there we go. Parking brake comes on. Let's have a look at one of the things we need to add in. Let's do JWND, if it will allow me to do it. JWND. Yep, perfect. Cool, that's got it. So we can head over to that as well. Okay, so landing lights coming on. Taxi lights are on. All of our other recog lights are on. Recognition lights are on. We are all good there. Slats and flaps are set. Let's have a look down the runway. Runway is clear. Approach looks clear. Let's get up in the air. Let's get heading over to the island. We'll do a rolling takeoff. I've got my stick in the middle of my desk because it's a lot easier to fly helicopters that way. Okay, another check. Everything is clear. Let's go. Okay, toga power. We're going to get a warning because I haven't set the limits, but that's fine. Center line. $100 knots. Cross checked. Okay, V1 rotate. Positive climb, gear up. Cool, okay, let's set our heading. As we're coming out, we're going to do heading. We're going to do VS. And we're going to put autopilot on. So autopilot is now on. Should be on. There we go. Autopilot is on. We're going to do left-hand climb out as well. So we'll get some altitude. Then we're going to come round to the left. Just so we can avoid and miss all these hills and mountains. Okay, let's come left now. So I'm now hands off. I'm just using autopilot. We'll keep an eye on those hills over there because they are quite large. I haven't flown with head tracking for so long. I'd be flying the helicopter looking around for dinosaurs, trying to spot them. Happy Wednesday. I hope everybody is doing well. Is it Wednesday today? I've got no idea what day of the week it is. I'm so confused this week. I don't know what's going on. I think full moon energy as well. Thank you for the follow. I do appreciate you. So yeah, we're going to climb out. We're going to avoid these hills over here. We'll climb out over the top of the hills. We're going to head back onto navigation track. And then I will let the autopilot Do that. We are overspeeding. No, we don't want to nuke them from orbit. It's dinosaurs. We don't nuke the dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are friends, not food. We don't want to nuke them. Okay, let's head back over to our nav track. Keep an eye on that hill over there. Make sure we are still going to get past it. Smart Water is good. I like the name. That's cool. Welcome to the channel. If you don't know me, my name is Ellie. Most people call me Els. And we are checking out Orbex's Jurassic World in Flight Sim 24. Two of my favourite things, dinosaurs. Those of you that know me know I love playing Ark and like dinosaurs, and I love dinosaurs. And aircraft, so this is like the perfect match for me. Okay, cool. We are on track. Once that intercepts, let's just put it on to nav mode. And we are going to go to JWND. Okay, we've got direct track. Autopilot is good. We are climbing. Let's put it back up to cruise to climb power. And once we get to spoiler speed, we will raise those spoilers. Flaps are at 5. And then I will tell you all about the mod. So we'll get going for now. So around about 20 minutes flight time. We're going to fly low and fast over the island, or low and slow as this will go over the island. And we're going to head, so we're going to do, I'm doing this as a series. We're going to do Isla Nublar first. And then we'll do the other islands and the rest of the series as well. So this will be probably a 7 or 8 episode series. And then we'll do some free flights and those kind of things as well. So to start with, we are going to head to Isla Nublar. Cool, we are good. Let's get those flaps up. Get the spoilers up. Let's get some speed going. Okay, aircraft is configured. We are good. So let me show you what we are looking at today. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. What have I done with that thing? No, that's Discord. Music. There we go. Cool. Right. So I will read this out to you. So this is from Orbex Studios. Ever wonder what it would be like to step into Jurassic World? Now you can. Developed in collaboration with Universal Products and Experiences, Jurassic World Archipelago invites you to explore the legendary Muertes Archipelago in stunning detail. Available from Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, this expansive flight sim experience brings Jurassic World to life like never before. Fully recreated in its real-world location off the Costa Rica, which is where we are now. We've literally just taken off from Costa Rica, and we are heading west. Yeah, west, almost west, west-southwest, 260 degrees. Set just before the events of the 2015 Jurassic World film from Universal Pictures and Amblin Entertainment, the islands are captured at a moment when the park is operational, but not everything is under control. Isla Nublar hums with activity, monorails weave through the jungle, the Innovation Centre stands tall, and the island is ready for guests. Meanwhile, Isla Sorna remains untouched, its abandoned structures slowly being reclaimed by nature. Isla Sorna, I think, is Site B, from what I remember. Fly between islands, land at iconic locations, and take on aviation challenges like VIP transport and guided tours. You can even head to the mainland, which we are at, complete with a custom ferry port and upgraded international airport, including Jurassic World inspired VIP terminals. So that's what I showed you just now when we spawned in. Finally, you have a chance to see what lies beyond the park gates. So it's inspired by the Jurassic World franchise. Let me just snooze the ads, and there we go. Okay, wow, we're at 18,000 feet already. That's good. We'll just let that. We'll keep it climb for now. And we'll put it at cruise. Okay, that's at cruise speed. Okay. Inspired by the Jurassic World franchise, features include highly detailed islands, Isla Nublar, Isla Sorna, and more. And I'll read those out in a second. Highly detailed theme park structures, custom airfields and helipads, Animated dinosaurs and reptiles roam land, water, and skies. Cannot wait to see those. Themed aircraft delivers and unique flight activities integrated in the gameplay. I haven't got that loaded up, but we'll see if we can. Ruins of the dinosaur creation facilities at Site B. Isla Sorna. We're going to look at Isla Sorna next week. We'll do Isla Nublar this week and Isla Sorna next week. Unique animations and visual effects. So the featured islands, the mainland, is Isla Nublar, Isla Sorna, Isla Mantaceros, Isla Muerta, Isla Peña, Isla Tacaño, Herradura Bay Marina. I've gone into Spanish now. Juan Santa Maria International Airport, MROC, which is where we've just taken off from. The featured dinosaurs and prehistoric reptiles. We have the Apatosaurus. Apatosaurus, I can't say that word. We've got the Brachiosaurus, the Dimorphodons, the Gallimimus, the Mosa, the Pteranodons, the Stegs, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, Velociraptors, and more to be confirmed. So there's stuff that they haven't even told us what we've got yet, basically. You can explore the entire archipelago in 2 locations in Costa Rica. Take flight through your favourite flight sim platform. It's out for PC today. It will be coming on Xbox soon on the in-sim marketplace. At the moment, it's just out on PC, and it's available through Orbex Store, Orbex Direct here. So let's have a look at the dinosaurs. So we can see there we have a Rex. We've got a Tyrannosaurus Rex. The famous Rexy Rex. We've got the Apatosaurus. They look like Brontos to me, but Apatosaurus? What do I know? Then we have the Stegs. The Steg was always my favourite. I remember going to Chesington World of Adventures here in the UK, and they had a steg that you could climb up, and I used to sit in between its fins. Love the Stegs. One of my favourites. We've got the Pteranodons. Looks like they're in an aviary. And we've got the Gallimimus. Okay, so picture of the Gallimimus is by the aviary. Remember that, because that's where we'd probably be able to see them, I would imagine. There's a Mosa as well. Okay, so the Mosa is in the lake. We'll need to keep an eye out for that. That's in the lake at the main world entrance there. The galleries. I'm not going to go through the galleries, but the pictures are amazing. The trailer is so good. It's so good. Let's watch the. Well, you won't get the audio through because I've not got it set up. But yeah, the trailer is so good. So go check out the trailer, and the screenshots are amazing as well. And we're about to go and see all of this. In terms of pricing, now they've done pricing slightly differently. So what you have the options are, you have the Jurassic World Archipelago, which gives you the scenery and the missions. You don't get the Orbex Pack 750 aircraft. You don't get the liveries for the aircraft, obviously you're not having the aircraft. But you do get the other Jurassic World liveries for other aircraft, which is good. They have options for Volanta, so 6 months Volanta Premium. But the base package, if you just want the base pack, is $24.99. That's US dollars. $24.99. I think it worked out around about £23 for me, something like that. Then if you want the Archipelago and Volanta, then that is $39.99. So you're basically paying £15 or $15, sorry, for Volanta for 6 months. And I used to use Premium Volanta a lot. I don't fly as much that I need to use it, but I used to use it a lot. If you want the Pack 750 aircraft as well, then that is $39.99. That's without Volanta. And then if you want the full pack, which is the Jurassic World add-on, 6 months Volanta and the Pack 750 aircraft, that's $49.99. So I get it, they're bundling things. But if you just want the Jurassic World stuff and all the things with Jurassic World, apart from the aircraft and Volanta, $24.99, which is very good for a scenery. And you're getting all those islands, dinosaurs, attractions, all of those kind of things. So I think value for money is certainly there. It's so good. So what you get with the core pack, $24.99, You get Isla Nublar, Isla Sorna with missions, iconic sites, landscapes from the franchise, including liveries for the H125 helicopter, the X-Cub, and the King Air 350i. And that's Core Adventure. You don't just get those islands, you get all of the islands, basically. I know it says Isla Nublar and Sorna there, but you get the other islands. I think those two have the missions, but you get all of the other islands as well. And you'll see when we head out there, we're just about to come off the coast, and you'll see that. So, what you are getting, let's jump to the map view. This is from Orbex's website. Isla Nublar sits over here. You can see my mouse, just to the northwest of the island chain, and that's where we're basically going to be heading right now. So you've got Isla Nublar, then you've got Mantatheros, you've got Isla Muerta, Isla Sorna, Isla Tacaño, and Isla Peña. So that's the island chain that you get, and you'll get all of those island chains in high level detail as well. If it's Orbex, I know it's going to be good. It's going to be good when we get there. So that's the island chains that you get. This is a spoiler image, so spoiler alert, if you don't want to know where to fly to, then don't look at this particular thing, but I use this to know where I'm actually going to be flying to. So the helicopter landing areas, this has been posted and people have said you need to go and find this on the island. So we're going to go look for this particular thing. I'm guessing it's a map because there's like a scale at the top, but this is a spoiler. So you can see there on Isla Nublar, we've got quite a few attractions there. We've got Jurassic Falls, we've got the Indominus Rex pen, we've got the North Dock, which is the famous one where the guy has got the Barbaso can thing, is it? Where he's trying to get off the dock and he's driving down to the dock. So we've got the North Dock, we've got the Raptor paddock, we've got the command center, we've got the security complex, and that's all on Isla Nublar. On Isla Sorna, we've got Punta Alto, we've got the InGen compound, we've got the North Pier, and we've got the Worker Village. On Isla Muerta, we've got the Punta del Pescador, and on Mantatheros, we've got Pico Sur as well. So we are going to go check out those islands. We're going to do Isla Nublar first today, and then I'm going to check out all the other islands in the series. I don't know when I'm going to be streaming this next, but I'm really excited about it. So it could possibly be tomorrow. And I've got enshrouded, as I put a schedule up saying, this is my schedule for the weeks, and then this released. So we'll see. I might jump on this because I'm excited to go and explore this kind of stuff. In terms of the vehicle, I'm using the Citation X right now to get us there. I'll be then jumping into one of the helicopters. And then what I'm going to do, I can switch on dev mode and I can switch from a helicopter to a vehicle. And this is the vehicle I'm using, which is the Marine RM off-road pickup truck. It's available on Flight Sim TO. I think it's about £13, something like that. And there's different truck liveries here, but I just wanted something to be able to drive around the park in. So this is a particular truck that I'm going to be using today. So when you see it, this truck is available on Flight Sim TO as well. So I'll put links to everything in the VOD, to the Orbex Direct store. I'm not sponsored by Orbex. I used to work for Orbex, and I love the CEO Anna, and I'm happily streaming this because, again, like I say, I am so excited about Dinosaurs, and I'm so excited about Flight Sim. So that's why I'm showing you guys this today. So let's take that off. Let's extend my chat back down so I can actually see it. So let's bring up our map over here to show you where we are. Is that okay in that bottom right corner? Yep, it is. Cool. So we have taken off over here from MROC. And if you want to know where the VIP terminal is, it's basically on the west side of the airport. If you spawn in on one of these positions over here, the VIP terminal is here. It's not showing it on this map, but it's basically here when you're there. So you can start off with MROC and start your flight over. And then we are flying off of Costa Rica, which we are just doing now. And you can see here there's a few island chains. This is just the way that the flight sim works out new islands that don't exist in the core sim. These are fictional islands, but they're in the exact location where they should be. But you'll see there when you zoom in, all you're going to see is basically a big green patch. But as you saw with the little sneak peek of the different things, these are the different paddocks. So JWND, JWNE and F I think is the main compound. So one was the Raptor, one was the Indominus, one was the Pteranodons. We've got the port over on this side as well. I love this waypoint. Look, rawr, rawr, rawr. Such a cool waypoint. So yeah, we're going to go and we are probably going to land on the southern runway down here. I'd imagine that's the one we're going to be going to. JW1N. JWND. Oh, JWND is here. Okay. So we'll go check it out. That's the airport that's showing, so we will go and see that, but that could be a helipad. So the flight sim with fictional stuff isn't great at showing these kind of things. And then the other islands are a little bit further to the southwest, as you can see over here. So JWMB, and these ones over here as well. So if you type up JW in your iPad, then you'll get there. I can see an island off in the distance. There it is. That looks like it's Isla Nublar. I'm going to keep butchering all of these names. That looks like it's Isla Nublar. So when we get a little bit closer, we will start descending down. We're about halfway there. A little bit more than halfway. 2/3 of the way there. So yeah, I'm going to take us in as slow as I can. We'll fly around the island. We certainly won't be doing 346 knots over the island, but we'll descend down soon. I don't know what the height of the island is, so that's going to be interesting. But we'll manually fly around, and we'll keep it on autopilot so I can be looking out the windows and doing those kind of things. And I'll give you some external views as well when we're there. So we'll circle the island. We'll see where the attractions are and try and get a lay of the land for the attractions. We'll land. I'll then switch into the helicopter and we'll go and fly around the island in the helicopter. And then if we see any dinosaurs on the ground, what I'll do is I can land the helicopter a little way away from them, and I should be able to, in dev mode, switch over to the vehicle so we can drive up there as well. Excuse me. We can also get out the vehicles and walk around. So that's also going to be one of the things we're doing today, is we're going to go and check out all of the attractions that are there as well. So we're almost there. Let's start our descent down. I've still got landing lights on, I just realised. Let's start our descent down. And we'll come down to 9,000 feet to start with. Okay, powering back. We got 2,300 feet a minute. Bring our power back. We'll just keep an eye on our power. We'll keep our speed up for now while we're descending. While that's doing that, let's grab some music. Where is that? I had the playlist up just now. Jurassic Park. There we go. There we go. Let's turn the music up as we're coming in towards the island. speed is good, descent profile is good. We're at 14,000 feet already. What I will do, because I had the weather off for a work thing earlier, let's put live weather on. We'll keep the time around about midday, that's good. Cool, that's better. I was like, we've got no clouds. I always remember the films, it was always like cloudy and rainy and misty and those kind of things, so we definitely want something like that. Cool, 13,000 feet, let's put our landing lights on. Everything else is good. Excited! Bouncing around. Get to go and see some dinosaurs. Like I said, if this was in real life, I would give anything to go to this island. Get eaten by a dinosaur, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. I got goosebumps from the music as well. I tell you this, no worries. Thank you so much for lurking. I appreciate you. I'll shout when we see some dinosaurs. We've got about 10 minutes probably before we start seeing things. The island's looking in good detail from here already. Let's get our speed down. So we're coming a little fast. Okay, 9,000. Let's bring it down to 7. Okay, speed's coming down. What is it? This music is so good. Even from this distance and this height, those mountains and islands look amazing. Let's switch to heading mode. And yeah, I thought it was overspeeding. Let's put our brakes out. It's because I'm down below 10,000 feet. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the island. There we go. 260 knots. We'll keep it around there. Leveling off at 7,000. Let's come down to 6. I always do that too fast. And what we're also going to do is put it onto heading mode. So we'll come in from the north side. So we're currently flying west here. So this is west. That, like, from us to that mountain is west. And what we'll do is we'll come in here and we'll snake across the island through here. So let's do this. Let's get our spoilers out so we can not worry about our turns. And we'll do flaps 5 as well. Yeah, the island is looking awesome. That is so good. Okay, let's get our speed brakes in. We'll power up so we're keeping our speed. Okay, there's a runway strip just in front of us. Music's gone very loud. We're getting chased by the raptors. This is from Jurassic Park, this music. But we'll switch it to Jurassic World. Okay, I think we've come down a little bit more, so let's come down to 5,000. Rawr! The island detail from this height is so good. And then what we'll do is we'll find somewhere to land. There's a little strip there, but that doesn't look like the main runway. I think the main runway is on the southern side. So let's just come to the right a little bit. Avoid these mountains in front of us. I can see a monorail. I can see a monorail snaking through. Okay. Right, let's disengage the autopilot. I have control. Let's come round to the left. Keep an eye on my speed. Got a lake down here, top of the mountain. It's looking cool. The terrain is looking amazing. So cool. You can see the monorail around the island, which is very cool. It's huge. It's such a big island. There's a monorail over there to the right hand side. Oh look, there's a dome. The dome over there. It's like a dock there on the left hand side. And there is the main park. Let's keep an eye on our speed so we don't stall out the sky. There's the park. The famous Mosasaur Lake. Perfectly timed music. That looks so cool. That is awesome. Right, let's come around this peak here. Getting a tour in your private jet. Monorail's going everywhere. That looks so cool. I think that's the runway down there. Will be on the south side. Got a few structures as well by the looks of it down here. Monorail stations. Okay, just keep an eye on my speed. We're going to come round this mountain, come back round and land. A lot of open areas with lakes. I'd imagine that's where the dinosaurs are going to be congregating, is around these areas with lakes. Not seeing any just yet, but the sim may not be. Oh, there's some. Just on that side of that lake, I can see something big. Yeah, there's a few around that lake. We'll go check those out. It's so cool, right, Slav? We're going to go check out that dome over there as well. But let's go land and get into the helicopter. We need to find the runway because I don't actually know where the runway is. So I'm just keeping an eye on my aircraft. Looks like there's fences. Fences all around the park. The fences are fading all around the park. Okay, this looks like a little dirt strip. We could put it there, but I think the main runway is around to our left. Like putting this down on a dirt strip, we could do. Yeah, it's fences all the way around the park, which is so cool. We'll head along the coast and we'll look for this runway. That looks like it's the other island chain over there on the horizon, which we will go and check out on another stream. Hey Mr. Curse, hope you're well. We are checking out dinosaurs. I think this is maybe our runway. But I'm going to overfly it first. Let's bring up our... So where are we heading into? JWND. Could be this one. I want to make sure that we can land on this thing. I'm also thinking, yeah, you can hear dino music. Yeah, dino music is playing because we are Isla Nublar. Nublar. I always get it wrong. Isla Nublar. Jurassic World. Add-on pack from Microsoft Flight Sim. That looks like it's a runway we can land on, which is good. So let's get set up for this approach. Okay, flaps 15. Yep, that looks perfectly. We'll do come into runway 13. Okay, let's turn ready to set up for this. Let's get our gear down. Power up the aircraft because we're in a turn with the gear down. Make sure we don't stall out. Keep our nose above the horizon. 180 or so knots. Flaps full. Let's do the final flaps on final. Just because I'm in a turn right now, I want to keep it 180. Little power up. It's a sheet of glass down there. It's easy to get disorientated, so I'm flying instrument flight rules. That looks like it's Isla Sauna over there, maybe? Off the horizon. So we'll carry on this turn. Oh, tracking. There we go. So we'll carry on this turn as we're coming around over the coast. Just keeping an eye on my altitude. Keeping an eye on my speed. Okay, cool. So there is the runway. In parallel with the runway. We'll level off. Keeping around 1500 feet. About 180 knots. Okay, landing lights are good. Let's turn that music down because that would be very distracting coming into land with that. And then we have... Welcome to Jurassic World music. Right, let's turn. Let's do this again. We keep our nose above the horizon. A little power up. There's no waves, so it's hard to gauge your height. So you've got to do this all by instrument. We'll head in towards the island. Okay, continue this turn. We can ease the turn now. Field is in sight. Let's get our speed down. Let's get our flaps down to full. Feet are on the pedals. Nicely aligned up with the runway. Speed around 150. That looks like a very short landing strip. And there's trees at the end of it as well. So we need to come offset a little bit. Speed 140. A little more power. Flying is completely visual now. Keep an eye on that big bushy tree right at the end of the runway. Make sure our wing misses that. Okay, now we can drop down. Power's coming down. Threshold, power idle. Pulling back on the stick. Touchdown, reverses, brakes. Speed brake up as well. Grease the landing. Reverse is safe. Perfect, and that's how we land on Isla Nublar. We've got a cool hangar over here. Looks like a terminal building as well. With some other private jets. I've got a warning about my resource exceeding. I've got this on high graphics, so. Someone's parked their private jet right in the way. That's so inconsiderate of them. So we're going to miss their wings and we'll come over here. Cool, we are on the island. I see fences. See a lot of fences. Let's just park this up here. Cool, so parking brake on, flaps up, speed brakes down. Reverses are good. Checking everything's indicated. Flaps are coming up. 15 through 5. Speed brake is 0. Flap 0. Spoilers coming down. Spoilers are down. That's good. Let's shut off the engines. There we go. Let's turn our lights off. And we can release the passengers in the back. Let's open up the doors. Chocks on. Main door open. Luggage door open. And let's get out of the aircraft. Cool. Beautifully done. That was a nice greasy landing. Let's go and check out the terminal. Because I'm excited. And they can get their own luggage. I'm not getting their luggage. I flew here. So it looks like we've got another VIP terminal down this end as well. With an Embraer jet sitting there. Very, very nice. This may be the same as the other terminal. We'll see. Looks like it is. Yeah, it looks like it's the same as the other one. But if you haven't seen it, this is your chance to see it. So we are on the island. Yeah, there's the amber. Yeah, same terminal as the other side, which is very, very cool. Cool. Okay, we are going to switch over to helicopter. So let's just bring up the tablet and just check where we are. JWN1. So I come back to the main menu. And we're going to do a free flight. We are going to grab a helicopter. And we'll grab the H125. And if we go to passengers and then livery, I think, is there a Jurassic World? Jurassic World, a Velociraptor skin. Awesome. That sounds good to me. Oh, we've got a Jurassic World Stegosaurus. So we've got a steg or a Velociraptor. Cool. So it's like the stegs on the tail here. You can't rotate the aircraft in this view, but let's go with the Velociraptor because that looks cool. Yeah, let's go with the Velociraptor. So these are the skins that you get with the pack as well. Cool. So then we want to go to Jurassic World. Again, you'll see all the Isla Nublar helipads, the command thing. So we were at the south JWN1. So we'll take off at the same place that we were just now. Down here. I can start on the runway. You don't need to see me starting the helicopter up. But let's start that flight. It's cool, right, Sloth? It's very cool they've given us skins for this stuff. So, disclaimer, I've not flown helicopters for a while, so this will be fun. This will be fun. I don't know if my controls are set up for this helicopter as well, but we'll have a look at that. Let me put some lights on while that's loading. I've got my Eat, Sleep, Tame, Repeat shirt on as well. For those ARC days. But it's dinosaur themed, so I thought, why not? Okay, we wait for this to load in. It's probably loading the island again. But you can see from the top-down view here, the monorail that goes through. It's got a monorail that goes from the airport by the looks of it. Or from the port. Please don't crash them. I've had so many problems with the sim, this version of the sim. So I'm hoping it's not going to crash. What was beeping at me? What was beeping at me? Come on, Sim, load up. I've not flown this helicopter before, so it's probably loading in and taking a while. But yeah, excited. Like, those buildings look so good. So we will go and land somewhere close to them. We can get out. We can get out there. The great thing with Flight Sim 24 is you can get out and walk around. So what would be good is to see how much we can get out and how much we can walk around inside the buildings. I'm hoping we can walk in the buildings and there's no collision stuff there stopping us. Come on, game. Load your good self. It's the first time I've loaded it as well, so you can see when we're loading in, it was a little bit jittery because there's a lot to load in. But the optimization on the island was very good. Like, I didn't see any popping of any LODs or anything like that. It looked very, very good. But this could be the helicopter. It could be the skin on the helicopter. Or it could be the island that's taking its time loading in. I can see clouds jetting, so stuff is still working. There we go. Cool. Right, let's have a look at this skin. That is a cool skin. Look at that. That is awesome. Clever girl. Bravo, Orbex. That is awesome. That is so good. Cool. Right, okay. Right, let's just check some controls. Looks like that's all good. That's all good. We're at... Whoa, that's my head tracking. Cool. Let's take off and let's go see if we can... I have not flown this helicopter for a while, so there we go. This needs a boot full of right rudder.
Delta 2-8, you're not clear to take off.
I don't care. I'm too impatient. I'm doing it anyway. Let's go follow the monorail. Dinos won't see me coming with this camera. They won't, Triz. They won't.
Delta 2-8, you're not clear to take off.
Yeah, okay, dude. I get you. I heard you the first time. Right, we've got to be careful of the trees because trees hurt in this sim as well. Looks like there's a dirt road, so we could switch to the
Delta
vehicle.
2-8, you're not clear to take off.
Okay, thank you. You don't need to keep telling me.
Delta 2-8, ATC service is terminated. Good day.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, let's have a look. We'll bring up the tablet, because that will give us indications of where we are versus the paddocks and things that we can look for. So the JW stuff is the ones that we're looking for. So we'll head up the valley. We might need to get lower down to see if there's any dinos. Because they may not render in unless you're closer to the ground. If you guys see any dinos, please shout out. Just in case I don't spot them. We'll follow the road. So I've got no idea where they are on the island. This is a journey of exploration. So if you do see any, please shout. That's a bumpy road there. But I know where that Echo and Foxtrot indicator is up there. That's where the main park entrance bit is. So that's where we'll head to start with. I'm not seeing any over there. I can't imagine they'll put them out in the open so they're easier to see. The monorail is very cool. I wonder if it's got the train. Oh, what's that? That looks like gates. Let's go look at the gates. Bring this around nice and easily. Got to be careful of the trees. Let's just bring this back this way. Okay, let's try and hover it a little bit. I'm conscious of the trees there. That looks like Jurassic World gates. Let's just bring it down nice and slow. There's a big old tree right in the way where I want to go. If I hit that tree, it's all over. Yep, look, Jurassic World gates. That looks cool. That's very cool. The gates open up with the monorail. That's so awesome. I keep seeing specks on the windscreen and it's like marks on the actual windscreen, not things on the ground. Looks like we've got a train station type thing here. With a picnic area. So the dinosaurs can eat the guests. There we go. Let's see if there's anything down by these lakes. Was it Ian Malcolm that said, is there any dinosaurs at this park? Nothing on the hills so far. This is good helicopter practice skills, I can tell you. Okay, looks like the park main entrance bit is over to our left. So let's climb up the hill. Over the top of the trees. Not seen any dinos yet. It's that steep old mountain. It's good job I can fly a helicopter as well. There's the park. That's awesome. Right, let's get rid of this. So that's the hotels. We've got the Mosasaur Lake. And is that a mosasaur swimming around in there? That looks like it is. Let's slow this down. Yep, that's a big dinosaur. Let's not land in the water or on top of the park. We've got a water park. Where can we put this down? Okay, we can put it down on the beach and walk around. Where can we land? There's the control center thing is up the top there. Let's go park it on that beach down there. See my dodgy landings now on a helicopter. I don't want to land on the monorail. Whoa, vortex, vortex. Let's not hit that monorail. It'll be fun if I crash into the water and the mosasaur comes and eats us. Right, let's do that a little bit again. Okay, I want to land on that beach, so I'm going to spot the beach over there. Slow out forward momentum. Nope, that's the water. Let's not bring it in the water. Well, we're down. It wasn't the prettiest, but we're down. Blowing up all the water behind us. Cool. Can we shut this helicopter down? It's going to go to... No, we want that as idle. Okay. Well, that's kicking up some dust. Let's get out and walk around. Out the way of the dust. Doesn't seem to have shut it down, but that's fine. We're on the beach. That wasn't my best landing, but it wasn't the worst. Cool. I'm loving all these banners. Apart from some idiot landing on the beach. Can I set this to run? Let's have a look. Settings. Controls. Player character movement. Set run. Shift. Yeah, perfect. It's not much faster, but it's a little bit faster. The banners are cool, so Dimorphodons, Gallimimus. We'll run around the lake, see if we can go see the Mosa. Don't know why my helicopter's not shutting down, but that's fine. Cool little picnic area. Would you want to swim in this part of the lake? Oh, there's the tram. Can we go up and see the tram? We'll make it in time. Does it stop? It would be almost impossible because the way the sim works to get onto that to then go around the park. But wouldn't that be amazing if you could? You can actually get on the monorail and it takes you around the entire park. That would be so cool. Yeah, I got an Xbox achievement for running. This may take a while. Well, there's a gap in the fence. Do we want to go swimming with it? I don't think I want to get in the water with the Mosa. What I don't know is whether the animals are triggered by an aircraft being in the radius, like the helicopter being in the radius to it. So we may get here and we don't see it. Because sometimes the trigger system in Flight Sim is you have to be, your aircraft is kind of over the exhibit, which is how we saw it earlier. But we'll see. If not, I can try and switch that to the vehicle and can drive up and see what it does. But this is cool. These are all the shops. I'm ignoring all the shops, just looking for the Mosa. But yeah, all the shops down here. We've got the main boulevard bit with the skeletons and the visitor centre. We'll come back and have a look at that. I just want to see if we can see the Mosa. Yeah, it's there. I just saw its tail come up. Primordial scoops. This is so cool. So cool. A flight sim and I'm walking around inside Jurassic World. How mad is that? Oh look, there's the Mosa. Look, just jumped up. Awesome. Let's see if we can go see it somewhere. Hopefully we can get into the viewing stand. Okay, can we climb up these steps? No, we can go under the steps. Okay, can we climb these steps? Oh, come on, Orbex. I want to see the Mosa. Don't do this to me. Can we climb up these? Nope. We can't go through there either. Can we climb these? Come on, let me go see the Mosa. Okay. That sucks. Let's try over here. Can't get through there either. Can we go up on this one? Nope. If not, we'll have to see it from the lakeside. Yeah, it'd be good if they had this that you can actually climb up these steps and go into the stands to have a look at it. Especially with the flight sim being able to do what it's doing here. No. Is there another viewing platform around here? I think it's going to be the same, the collision meshes. Yeah, it's the same collision mesh. Right, let's go. Let's see if we can see it from over here. Can we get up onto the rocks? We'll probably get eaten. Not really. Let's see if it comes up. If I move up. There's no jump ability in this as well. It literally is you just got walking. And I'll probably end up getting stuck on a rock. I'm stuck inside of a rock. Yes, I'm stuck inside of a rock. Okay, I've got the arc problem. I'm stuck inside of a rock. But we can see. I can always go back to the helicopter. What, there it comes. There's a tail or something there. Was it maybe? Show me the dinos. There it is. Here it comes. I saw its head. Awesome. That's so cool. That's very cool. Right, are we actually stuck inside this rock? Yes, we are. That's like when Trez was trying to pick me up with the Archie the other day. Okay, I can get back in the helicopter, so I'm gonna have to run all the way back again. Okay. My helicopter's shut down now. Let's see if I can go to dev mode and switch out to the vehicle. Yeah, word yours, that's when you need him. Right, can I... Aircraft selector. What was that mod called again? I called it earlier. Marine. No. Off-road pickup truck. There we go. Let's do rescue. Load. Yes. Cool. We have a rescue team truck. We can drive around. Let's put my controller on, it'll be easier. Okay, what's steering? That's steering. That's steering. Okay, well at least we can drive around the park. So we'll do that. We'll keep to the grass because then we won't hit all these signs. Why do I feel like Jurassic World will need a rescue truck? Just to be clear as well, this truck does not come with the mod, with the Orbex Jurassic World mod. This is whoa. Okay, it didn't like that. Let's just fix that. Where are we? Let's not end up in the water. Let's go here. There we go. Yeah, this is basically the way that vehicles work in the sim. Is it's essentially an aircraft that doesn't take off. I can see the motors in the distance now, which is cool. We may not fit through this gap, but we will see. This music's a little intense. Nope. Okay. We can go forward. We can cheat the system. Good job there's no guest. I'll be running them all down. Sitting next to you playing Hitman. It's because it got stuck in the rocks. Oh, what did I hit? I hit something. Okay, so we can't get up into that viewing stand, which sucks. So let's kind of sit here. We might get a good view from here. Like Jaws music or something going on. I wanna see a mosasaur. We saw it breach, but that was from stuck underneath the rock. So it'd be good to see it from this angle. Okay, it's over there. I can see it on the back of the lake. Breaching the water. Come on, jump up. That's cool, it's coming around. Try to tell a dinosaur to do its little pony tricks. Let me get a little bit closer maybe. There we go. That's very cool. That is cool. I'm going to clip that. That's so cool. I think my clip System works. If not, I'll do it back later. That is awesome. Right, let's get out and have a look at the visitor center. We can leave the truck there, it'll be fine. There we go, that's clipped it. Awesome. Thank you, Mosa. Let's go back up the boulevard to the visitor center. What I can do, there's a slew system in here, so I can actually slew around to other areas and things as well. Not the Mesozoic. This is cool with the music. It's epic. Oh look, holograms inside the visitor center. That's freaking awesome. Well, innovation center. Look, the detail in the terrain is amazing as well. They must have been working on this for months. That's cool. Look at the hologram. All of the banners. That is very, very cool. So what have we got around here? We've got a ton of banners. All the info stuff. Swirly, how are you doing? Here for the dinos. We just saw a Mosa breaching in the lake. I'll show you that if you didn't see that. I'll show you that again. We've got a hologram of Diplo. Is it? Talk about extinctions with the asteroid. Digging for dinos with the fossils. That's kind of cool. Yeah, this is on the Game Pass. This is Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 on the Game Pass. Ah, I found Wobb's secret laboratory. Wobb and Lassa's lab and Trez's lab. Look. All the dino eggs. What are they making? Doesn't say. Incubation status. I found your secret labs, guys. It's where you do all your breeding. This is cool. This is very cool. The actual mod you have to pay for as well, but the sim itself, the flight sim, is on Game Pass. Which allows you to do the walking around like I am. Very cool labs. Is there anything down here? Yeah, but the actual Jurassic World mod is about £23. But it gives you all of the islands in the chain. This is just Isla Nublar we're on at the moment. And the next stream we'll go over to Isla Sorna. And then we'll do the other islands after that as well. Oh, there's the... there's cool, look. There's the mosquito inside the amber. That's cool. Cool, let's head back and get our truck. And let's see what else is around that we can see. I'm pretty sure there's a T-Rex paddock, from what I remember from the film. There's a T-Rex paddock close to here, but we need the truck to bring the truck up. So that's the water park. Ah, there's the T-Rex paddock. Right, let's go get the truck. And we'll drive the truck up here. So yeah, 12. I don't know if the Mosa's in this lake swimming around. I'll keep it here so you can see it, and it will come up and breach the water up here. Swims around over here somewhere. So we'll keep an eye out for it. There it is, I saw a tail. tail was over here somewhere. I wonder if I can go into free cam. Oh, there we go. Showcase cam. That will show it. There we go. Now we can set up in the stand. That's a better way of doing it with the free cam. I forgot about the free cam. Here it comes. It's the dinos. That is so cool. That is awesome. That is so very awesome. Let's clip that as well. There we go. That was a way to get up into this stand. I forgot about the free cam. We could do the free cam. So let's go back into the car. And start the car. Do we have fuel? It would help if we had fuel. Maybe not. Ah, that's why we had no fuel. Okay. Can I go backwards? No, that's forwards. Can we get around that way? Maybe. Come on, power up. Might be able to drive around this way. No, okay. What I would do is cheat very slightly and pop it down. Where was the entrance? It was over here, wasn't it? There we go. T-Rex Kingdom. So let's go into that free cam again. Showcase. So this is the T-Rex Kingdom paddock. Can we go in? There's the Rex. Oh, there's no audio. The animations are really good, actually. For a flight sim, the animations are very good. Where would we be? We'd be in... Rawr! Yeah. See if you can time it, Trez, when it roars. Rawr! Rawr! The animations are really good. Please don't eat us. Yeah, it'd be good if they had it you could walk up into the stands and do stuff. Rawr! 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 That is very cool though. That is awesome. That is very, very cool. So what else do we have in this area? Let's use this camera to go look-see. So that's where we just saw. That was the welcome center. There is a water slide area, which looks fun. Kind of a climbing rock area. Got the pond stuff over here. That's the Mosa Lake. Then over this side you've got the tram station, and then all of the hotels by the looks of it. Can you imagine staying in this hotel, you're looking over the lake and there's a mosasaur swimming around and breaching and doing all that kind of stuff? Very, very cool. Tennis courts. Different lagoons. This would be your premium hotel to overlook the mosasaur breaching. There it is, like it's there. Imagine you're in your room. Very, very cool. More hotels over the back. Cool. Yeah, really detailed area. I am super, super impressed. Oh, we didn't look at what was over here. Completely forgot I've got this camera that I can use to look around. And then you've got like a little villagey thing over here. Another one over here. What we'll do, we'll jump in the car and I'll move it up to that top bit there, which I think is the command center from what I remember. There's our Rexy. Right, let's, excuse me, jump back into the car. And then let's slew this up the hill to here. Because I want to go take a walk around in here. Assuming we can walk around in here, I'm going to take a walk around in here. Looks like we can. Cool. Now from what I remember from the film, when she gets off the helicopter, she goes in through the door down here. So let's see if we can do that. Very cool view of the park. That's an awesome view. So far so good. Oh, we can walk down the stairs? That's very cool. This is what you need to do for the other attractions. And then this is the command center. Ah, there's the map with the sneak peek I found earlier. Or I found the sneak peek online. Right, that's where they got it from. Yeah, so there's your island chain. That's how we're finding where things are. That's very cool. Command center's cool. Got the weather. Whoa, looking at the ceiling. Come back, camera. What have we got down here? We've got a Jurassic World car. God creates down dinosaurs in Malcolm's book. That's so cool. Oh, come on, Sim. That is very cool. God creates dinosaurs in Malcolm. I want one of those for my desk. That is very cool. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Right, let's jump back in the car. Let's bring up where some of the other sightseeing bits are to show you those. Okay, so we are here. Right, JWND. Let's bring up that image I had earlier. So JWND. That's the raptor paddock. So let's head over to the raptor paddock. We'll use the slew system again. Yes, my vehicle's flying in the air. Ignore that. I mean, the detail in this terrain is awesome as well. Like, that is so well textured. That is very, very cool. Right, imagine this is the helicopter, not a car. That's it. We were going to look at the lake, weren't we? We saw something at the lake when we were coming into land. See if there's something around here. Let's drive the vehicle on the ground. Like a little hut by the pond. Let's follow the dirt track road and we'll see if we see something. If we do, we'll stop and have a look at it. Oh. Oh, what's going on with my Twitch? Bear with just a second. Let's just stop that on the road. There we go. Right. Right, let's follow this road to the raptor paddock. I'm guessing it's going to go there. It's in the right direction. Slow down in case we see anything. We can stop and have a look at it. Keep going. This is what I love about this sim as well. Like, you can get a mod like this one with a car and drive around the park. So very cool. Move that cursor off my screen because it's annoying. Not seen any other dinos yet, but I'm sure we will. Bumpy road. Okay. Come on, car. I thought this might take us to the paddock, but it looks like we're going the opposite way. So we'll check out here. So if there's anything out in the open, we can check out. If not, I'll turn it around and slew it back to the thing. Why does it keep stopping? Not seeing anything down this way. Let's go look over here through the gap. Right, okay. Nope. Let's slew back to that paddock then. Which is over this way. So why is it over the back side of the mountain? There's a paddock. The miracles of flight sim when you're using slew mode. There we go. We jumped over it. Oh god, I missed it. On the ground. Stay. Right, so I think this is the raptor paddock. So let's get out and have a look around. Let's see what we can do here. Anything in here? Oh, I see a tail. Can we go in? Oh, we can. Okay. It's a weird looking plane. It is a weird looking plane. Okay, there's some raptors by the looks of them. I really shouldn't be in this paddock walking around, but there we go. We've got some raptors in the hanging out in the bushes. Getting really well animated. I'm super impressed. They should update it like in about 3 months' time that the raptors go out and run around in the park. Is that what we've got? We've got 2 in here. Hi, please don't eat me. Hi. Are you my friend? Are you my friend? Go nom noms. Yeah, this is a very weird looking plane, mobs. But that is very, very cool. Shouldn't be in this paddock, that's for sure. I shouldn't be able to just walk through a gate, but anyway. Good thing about the sim. Let's clip that one as well, and then I can go back through these later. Cool, so that was the raptor paddock. JWN. So that's the main bit, that's the runway, that's the raptor paddock. Let's head up to JWN3. What does it say JWN3 is? Oh, JWNC. JWNC is the North Dock. Okay, B is the Indominus paddock. A is Jurassic Falls. We've done the security complex. We've done the command center. Cool, we'll go check out the Indominus. The North Dock, Jurassic Falls as well. That's the iconic thing, I think, where the helicopter lands in on that. So what we can do, we will switch this vehicle for a helicopter. And we'll do Orbex 1, which I think will be the Stegosaurus. No, one is the raptor. Run the raptor one again. Oh, we've got an agriculture version. Ignore it's an agriculture version. Ignore that. Right, let's get up in the air. Okay, and let's go head over and look at the dock. Okay, let's go head over and look at the dock. Okay, let's go head over and look at the dock. Okay, let's go head over and look at the dock. Okay, let's go head over and look at the dock. Okay, let's go head over and look at the dock. Okay, let's go head over and look at the dock. Okay, let's go head over and look at the dock. Okay, let's go head over and look at the dock. Okay, let's go head over and look at the dock. Okay, let's go head over and look at the dock. Okay, let's go head over and look at the dock. Okay, let's go head over and look at the dock. Okay, let's go head over and look at the dock. Okay, let's go head over and look at the dock. Okay, let's go head over and look at the dock. Okay, let's go head over and look at the dock. Okay, let's go head over and look at the dock. Okay, let's go head over and look at the dock. Okay, let's go head over and look at the dock. Okay, let's go head over and look at the dock. Okay, let's go head over and look at the dock. Okay, let's go head over and look at the dock. Okay, let's go head over and look at the dock. Okay, let's go head And we should be able to see some dinosaurs out in the wild as well. Can it even fly? What, the car or the raptor? You just need enough C4. Didn't it try and jump in the back of a cargo plane on one of the films where Owen's in the back of the cargo plane and they're driving, and isn't it a raptor then that tries to jump up and get in the back of the plane and then falls off, from what I remember? Let's go see if there's anything down by the lake. Any dinosaurs around here? I say I've got no idea where they've actually put the dinosaurs. I know there are some roaming around in the wild somewhere. So we'll keep along these fields and have a look. If you guys see anything, shout and I will bring it into land. Watch the trees. Nothing over in these areas, so let's go check out over the back here and we'll come back and land. Beautiful island, like absolutely stunning. It's not easy to place these trees and get it looking like this. And I say the detail on the terrain is amazing. They've done such a good job. Like the higher it comes up, the less dense it is. Very well done. Okay, so we've got a little airstrip down here. Fences are failing all over the park. Oh, trees. Let's not crash into the trees, Alice, while you're looking out the window. Okay, so we've got a little dirt strip here on the north side. That's not somewhere to bring your Citation X aircraft. Cool little landing strip though. We've got the dock over the side here. So is this the dock where... Let me just slow the aircraft down and spin it around. Is this the dock that had the boat on it when the lava was coming, spouting out of there? It was, I think. So the lava was coming down there and then onto this dock in the film. And that's why they jumped onto the back of the vehicle. From what I remember, I think it is. Let's go see what's along the coast here. Got a vehicle entrance there. Yeah, it might be. I think so, Trez. I think that was it. What have we got over this hill? Oh, maybe it was this dock. That looks like a bigger volcanic thing up there. Maybe it was this one. What do we have over here? JWNC. Or is this the one that had the big ferry on it that the T-Rex was on, from memory? Not sure. Might have been this one because that's a big that's more volcanic up there. So it may have been that. Cool, okay. So that's a cool little dock area. Let's head in towards JWNB. Which I think was the Indominus Rex paddock. So far not seen any dinos out in the wild. But I say I don't know where they've placed them. But we'll keep an eye out. That's a tree. I mean, very cool, beautiful island to fly around as well. We can make it over the top. More power, more power. Amazing landscape, really is. Oh, let's go check out the dome. We've not checked the dome. We'll go check the dome and then we'll come back to that NB. What have we got down here? Just a telegraph tower, by the looks of it. Yeah, it looks like it's just a radio tower. That is a huge dome. Now on the screenshot, it showed the Gallimimus were close to this dome. So I wonder if they're in this field. They're flocking this way. Ah, there's some. There they are. We've got a couple of Gallimimus running across the field. Oh, and a big herd of them over there as well. Oh, there's quite a few in this field. Let's jump into thingy view. No, wrong controls. Wrong controls. Okay, so what do we have over here? There we go, we've got some grazing. We've got some Gallimimus grazing. That's cool. That's very cool. So we've got them grazing here. And there were some running around over a field. Let's just clip that. Where are those other two? They're running over here, weren't they? So we've got some more grazing out here in the open. We've got a runner. We've got a runner. We've got another runner. His tail waggling, the little butt. Very cool. Very, very cool. Right, let's go check out the dome while we're here as well. Let's just clip that one. I can't spell. There we go. Very cool building. Let's see what's in here, if we can get in. Will the camera let me in? No, let me in. Is there a way into this? I've got a collision mesh on it. Let me in. Look at the top. What's in the top? Nope. Can't get in at the top. Is there a hole somewhere we can get the camera to get into? Ah, there. There we go. Oh, pteranodons. PT's flying around. Is he going to come over this way? No, so can we get the camera... Oh, there's one on the rocks. There's one down there on the rocks. I can't get the camera in anymore. Let's try around this area. See if we can get it in. Have a look. Look, it would be cool if you could actually walk through those tubes, which is possible to do with 24. You just need an entrance to get into it. That'd be cool if they could do that as an update. Come on, give us a hole in the glass that we can look at. Can we get in from down here? Ah, okay, that's the way to do it then. There we go, that's the way to do it. We're in. There is an entranceway you can get in. I think you two have a problem. Yes. That seems very much like an arc problem to me. One flying around in the rafters up there. Very cool enclosure. You two down here as well. You're mutating. Hi. Drone cam footage. Trank them quick. Very cool. Without the pteranodons, I'd live in this friggin' enclosure. It's awesome. Very cool. Very, very cool. Right, let's go back to the helicopter and let's go find the Indominus. Okay, so we are there. We need to go to JWNB. Oh, sorry, disturbed you guys running around. So this island is massive, absolutely massive. There's probably a ton of areas we haven't explored. There's a load more over here running, look. They're flocking this way. Very, very cool. There's a load more over this way. Okay, well, we found the Gallimimus paddock. Loads of them running over here. Very, very cool. Got some more down this way? We have. Loads of them. Okay, well that's where the Gallimimus are then. Hi. Don't mind me. Okay, where is this next paddock? Is it the other side of the mountain? Maybe. Again, detail in this rock is so good. Let's not crash into it, Els, but it's still very, very good. Okay, what do we have around here? There it is, down there. Ignore the fact that I'm in agricultural things because I'm hot swapping between different vehicles. Okay, I see a big dino. There's a big dino in the paddock. Let's see where we can land this thing without toppling ourselves over. Well, that's probably my smoothest landing. Right, let's do the same thing with the camera. Easy way to show and oh god, reset my position. There we go, thank you. Okay, so this is the Indominus enclosure. I can't get in that way. There it is, hiding in the bushes. Looks asleep. It's not moving. Hi. Are you awake? You look very asleep. Okay, so this one's not animating. Still very cool. You've got a bush in your head. Hello. It's stuck in a bush. That is very cool though. It really doesn't seem like this enclosure would hold it in. Like paper thin balls compared to it. I'm going through this way. I remember this bit. This is where Claire's talking to Owen. Very, very cool. Right, jump back in out chopper. So, what have we seen? Let's check the tablet. That's that one. JWNA. Have we seen that? What is JWNA? JWNA is Jurassic Falls. We haven't been there, so let's head to that one. And I think that's all the stuff on Isla Nublar. We've seen that. So the next stream we can go to Isla Sauna. So let's get back up in the air and let's head to the falls. Up, 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 up. Bye bye, Dominus. So this is one island of, I think, 6. I'm very impressed with this so far. It's very, very cool. Like, the island is really nice to fly around as well. So what we'll do in the series is we'll go to each island, we'll do some island hopping. So the next one is we'll fly from this one over to Isla Sorna. We'll have a look around Isla Sorna, see what's there, and then we'll jump to some of the other islands as well. And then it does come with missions, so we'll do the missions as well in another episode. We'll check those out. But honestly, for the price of the module, I am very impressed. Like, as a developer, these islands are not easy to make. Those dinosaurs are not easy to animate, and they're animating beautifully. Like, the skin on it is just moving so nicely. So for the cost of the pack, it is well worth it. And there's also boat mods as well. You can get boat mods, so you could actually bring a boat over to the island as well, which would be cool. You've got like motorboat and luxury yacht mods and those kind of things. Like I've got the car, you can actually bring a boat across, which would be cool. Okay, so over here somewhere should be the waterfalls. I'm guessing down near where that water is. Let's come back along the valley this way. Okay, we'll arrest our speed. Let's spin the helicopter around. Okay, that looks like it there. Is this from the original film where they land a helicopter in front of the waterfall? There's the helipad there as well. Oh, this is going to be tricky. With my piloting skills, nope, we're going to end up in the waterfall. We're in the waterfall. Yep, we're in the waterfall. Now we're in the cliff. Ignore the fact we're in the water. There we go. We perfectly landed on the helipad. I don't know what anyone's talking about. We're perfectly on the helipad. We did not land in the water. I don't know what anyone's talking about. That is very cool. You're going to get your head chopped off, dude. Hi. Why are you walking around in my blades? You're going to get your head chopped off. And what, you're just standing out here all the time? Or you want picking up? Oh, you've got in. Oh, maybe that was one of the missions then. Maybe one of the missions is to come here. But not do what I did and land in the waterfall. Okay, but he's got in. Cool. Okay, well let's head back to our jet terminal thing. Why has my view gone weird? There we go. Let's head back to the airport, which was on the south side. And then that will set us up for the next stream that we do. So let's head back out down the river. Very, very pretty island. Like, I'm so impressed with the terrain. I'm impressed with the dinosaurs. Beautiful area to fly around. The windscreen on this helicopter could do with a wash, but apart from that. Is there something else over here that we haven't seen yet? I think it is. There's not on the map. Might be another dirt strip. I love that waypoint. Rawr. Yeah, it looks like it's another dirt strip. I can just see the other island off in the distance there with the behind the cloud. Little concrete, looks like a concrete dirt strip. Not a dirt strip, but a little concrete strip. Little light aircraft, you'd be able to get into there. Let's head over to the passenger terminal. So we've seen the T-Rex, we've seen the Mosa, we've seen the Dominus, the Gallimimus, the Pteranodons. Haven't seen any of the bigger ones. They may be on the other island. Which I thought were Diplos, but they're not Diplos. Whatever the other word is that I can't pronounce. Let's see if I can grab a drink without ditching the helicopter into the sea. Left-hand flying is not my forte. This music's very intense. I'm only flying. Not getting chased by a raptor. So yeah, sorry Robs, our airplane didn't get in by a dinosaur. Sorry to disappoint there. This is such a huge island to fly around as well. Yeah, a little impromptu stream this evening. Wednesday's normally my days off that I've done on my new schedule. So, but this was released today, and I wanted to come check it out because I was so excited about it. So we may do another one of these tomorrow, and then we'll do Enshrouded on Friday. We'll swap them about. I was going to do Ark on Friday, but I'll do another one of these tomorrow, check out the other islands, and then we'll do Ark on Friday. Here we go, here's our runway. Slowly bringing the collector back as I'm using a cyclic to keep a little forward momentum. Slowing the helicopter down. Sliding on the ground, which I didn't want to do, but there we go. We're down. Cool. Let's shut that down. Let's go and jump in the visitor center to end that stream. So yeah, very cool. You get the skins. Ignore the agriculture version, but you get the skins as well, which is very cool. A little private jet airport to come and land in, which is very cool. That's a nice embryo model as well. Legacy 500. Nice aircraft. Cool, so this is the visitor center. Let's turn off the dramatic music and summarize about the mod. Cool. Right, let's pop back on this camera. Close these other things down. So yeah, just to recap, this is the Jurassic World Archipelago mod from Orbex Studios. The base price is $24.99, around about £23, something like that. And I would say it's well worth it. I've thoroughly enjoyed looking at the dinos, flying around the island. There's probably a ton more to see that we didn't see. I know when we're coming on the jet, we saw some of the bigger dinos as well, but I haven't managed to find them yet. So there's probably a ton of stuff to explore on this island. It comes with quite a few islands. So let's just jump back as well. Overview. So you get Isla Nublar, which is the one with Nublar. Sorry, I call it Nublar. Isla Nublar, which is the one we've just been around and had a look at all the paddocks and things that are here. It comes to Isla Sorna. We'll go and check that out on the next stream. So Isla Sorna is Site B, so that's kind of the original Jurassic Park site. Or Site B, part of original Jurassic Park. Isla Mantatheros, Isla Muerta, Isla Peña, Isla Tacaño, Herradura Bay Marina, and Juan Santamaria International Airport, which is M Rock, which is where we flew from to get to Isla Nublar as well. In terms of the dinos, it says it has the Apatosaurus, which is the big one, the Brachiosaurus, which is the big one, the Dimorphodons are around, the Gallimimus we've seen, the Mosa we've seen, the Pteranodons we've seen, we've not seen Stegs yet, the T-Rex we've seen, and the Velociraptors we've seen as well. So It does say and more to be confirmed, so there's more around the maps that we haven't seen yet. That's what you get for the price. I think for that price for a mod, it's very, very good. It's cheaper than most aircraft, and you're getting all of these islands to fly around and have a look at as well. So yeah, like I'm thoroughly impressed with that. Let's just stop the sim because that helicopter noise is so loud. There we go. Yeah, so for the price of that, I think it's well worth it. I hope you guys enjoyed exploring with me and have a look around with that. So I think a good mix of this is flying into it with the jet, or you can spawn straight into this airport or other airports or helipads around. Take a chopper to fly around. The H125 that is default in the sim has the skin, so it has the steg and the Velociraptor skin on the H125, plus some of the other aircraft as well. It comes with those. So again, another good livery pack that comes with those. It comes with missions. We will check out the missions. We'll do that in another episode. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed checking all that out with me. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I was so bouncing around earlier to have a look at it. I am super impressed with the scenery. Like, I'm blown away by the level of detail in the scenery. It really is good. The buildings are nice. Can't fault any of those. I'd like to be able to get in some of the things. So the Pteranodon, we found the entrance to that, which is cool. But things like the T-Rex paddock, to be able to get up onto that seating would be cool to get into. I'm sure they'll have that feedback. I'll feedback some of that to Anna as well. But yeah, like, watch this space. I can only see them adding more stuff to this, which would be very cool. I hope they do. But so far, I've not had any bugs with it, which is very good for a release product as well. Apart from the Indominus, I would imagine that should be animated, but it isn't. But they'll fix that. When they do, we'll come and check it out as well. Check it out again. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming to hang out. I do appreciate you. Let's do some raid calls. Let's go see who we're going to go raid. So that is raid 1 if you are subbed, raid 2 if you are not subbed. And let's go and see who is online that we can go and raid. Refresh my screen. There we go. There's the music to end to. Okay. We raided L the other day. We won't raid L. Peach is on. We raided Peach as well. Let's go and raid the lovely Nova. Go and say hello to Nova. Fellow Diabear. Yeah, no one else is doing the Jurassic stuff, so that's fine. So let's go raid the lovely Nova. I hope you come and join me and say hi to Nova. Oh, I keep forgetting I've got this thing on my head as well. Right, let's copy my raid call. There we go. Ending on the Jurassic World music. I didn't time that whatsoever, honest. But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. I do appreciate you. I'll be back tomorrow night for probably the next episode of this. And then Friday we'll do some Enshrouded on the community server. I have to level up my character before I go to Spain because the new content drops for Enshrouded while I'm in Spain, like just after I've got set up in Spain. So yeah, thank you everybody for coming. Love you very much. Thanks for all the lurking and turking as well. Have a great rest of your Wednesday evening, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.